Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope everybody had a good Father's Day. I took the last couple of days off to relax and revel in the aura of fatherhood. Also, my wife came back from vacation, so I spent the last couple of days with her, and I believe she's ready to go back on vacation, which means more train videos and more train time. So this week's update is going to be pretty short. I have not done anything to the layout that you did not see in last Thursday's video. I do have some stuff set up here. I have these ore cars that I'm going to start working on. They need couplers and metal wheels and a little bit of weathering and stuff like that. So I'm going to work on those. I also have 7 more of them that I need to put together. And those are on the agenda. I've also started working on a couple of new cars, paint and decal and all that stuff. I've stripped a tank car, which will become a Virginian and Ohio waste oil car, very reminiscent of what Tangent put out. I think it was in the Model Railroad or a couple of months ago. I'll throw pictures of it and the article at the end of this video so you can check it out. Let's see. I painted another Virginian and Ohio box car that I had intended on selling to help pay for some improvements to the layout. And I'm going to tell you something. This is it right here. And this is probably the best car I have ever built. The paint job is perfect. Oh, come on now. I even painted the wood decking on the inside of the car. I mean, this car is so good that I was asking $75 for it with shipping and handling, but I decided, no, I'm not gonna sell it. I want to keep it. So this has got Intermountain 33-inch wheels. I did a little bit of work to the trucks, not a lot, but painted the wheels as well. 158 scale couplers. Got some train line air hose on there. I painted what's this little area called? The tack board on all 4 sides. I threw a little silver paint on the metal running board on top and painted it blue to kind of make it look like, people have walked across it and scraped off some paint. I even painted the brake wheel blue as per Alan McClellan's cars that he did. And I think I'll go through and I'll touch up the chain that comes down out of the brake wheel housing and all that. A little bit of rust color, hit them links a little bit. And I'll probably work on the trucks just a little bit more. And I'm going to keep it. Yeah, I like that one way too much, way too much. This is an older V&O box car I did. And I say older as in, I think I did that about 6 months ago. And I like the way it looks in brown. I believe that is accurate for what Alan did. He had a little bit of both brown and blue. Every now and then I get on the V&O Historical Society page on Facebook, or group, I guess, on Facebook, and I ask some questions and I see what I can find. As well as I'll send Brad McClellan a message every now and then and see what he can help me with. And then this V&O car here, I sold this to my friend Richard. I'm just waiting for him to tell me when to meet him so he can hand me my money so I can hand him his car. Let's see, what else is going on? A couple of little projects running around, as in this B&O car. Now, this is an old Tyco, I think. My dad decaled this when I was a kid. I'm talking little. And I'm working on it. And I replaced the wheels. And I got to put coupler boxes on there. And some KD couplers. And just a little bit of light weathering. And I'm going to call that quits. But, I mean, when you got something that your dad made when you was a kid, I mean, you got to keep that. And even though it's Tyco, it still rolls pretty good, and I'm happy to have it, and I'm going to keep that as long as I can. Also, I have this Allegheny Midland box car I'm working on. I thought I had a good match to the paint where I tried to take the numbers off and didn't do a very good job. And I thought my color would match a lot better than that, but it does not, but that's okay. I just got to replace the numbers on there. But this is an AccuRail car. And you can see there's still a little bit of film on there that you can see when the light hits it just right. So I'm not too happy about that, but it'll be okay. What else have I been working on? Let's see, I went to Mike's Trains today in beautiful Thomasville, North Carolina. And I picked up these two cars here. And these are basically just going to get stripped. So this gong is going to get stripped, and I'll paint this black and Allegheny Midland. And this Rio Grande car here, which is a nice car. I mean, it's an older Athearn car, so it's blue box, but I mean, it's got metal wheels and KDs on it and all that. But the decals, you can see the decals on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some decal solvent on there and just remove the decals, the Rio Grande, the number and the D and RGW, and renumber them and just re-decal them. Let's see what else is going on. I've been doing some troubleshooting on some locomotives. I have this Spectrum K4 that I put a Soundtrack Tsunami 2 in, and a smaller speaker, but for some reason there's no sound. No idea what's going on with that, so I need to double check all my, well really I just need to double check my speaker, but I mean there's only one way to hook it up, so I don't understand what the deal is. But it goes forward, backwards, the headlight comes on, turns off, but the dang sound isn't working. So either the speaker's bad or something, but I got a plethora of speakers laying around, so I just solder in another one to check that out. I also have some DCC projects lined up here. I got there's two Broadway Limited locomotives, and I have a Wabash E7 over there that is getting the decoder, which, matter of fact, I think I just got to do put some headlights in there, and that's about done. So, and then lastly, I got this Southern caboose that I'm going to, well, it's an Athearn caboose that was Southern, and I'm going to fill the windows in, put some putty in there, sand it down, smooth it out. And I'm going to try to put new windows in there to look like a nickel plate caboose. And they had a very odd window arrangement. And, you know, nothing's accurate. All these cabooses are based off Southern Pacific. But if I can get that caboose looking pretty good, even though it's not going to be exact, I think it'll be good enough. When you look at it, you'll be, wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, and something else I was going to tell you. Oh, so this week I'm going to be filming an instructional video after I clean up all this mess I got laying around of, where's that? It's my second F-38 car that Eric Ernest sent me. Well, he didn't send it to me. I bought it, but he mailed it to me just so we don't get it confused. But this is version 4, and he sent me version 5, which is a scale deck. This deck is about 48 feet scale, and it should be 50. And so he tweaked it just a little bit, and I'm really excited about putting that together. So there's going to be an instructional video on that, and I also have, I'll probably do the same thing with this F-36 flat car as well. But other than that, all I have been doing is not cleaning, which I said I was going to do a couple weeks ago, and that is in the near future. I need to clean all that mess off and reorganize. I have parts everywhere. I got a very bad habit of setting parts down on this shelf, and even though I know what they all go to, I need to organize them and put them in their boxes and whatnot. I have some more boxes and stuff over here. I got some pieces and parts and odds and ends there. I need to consolidate everything. I got couplers and stuff up here. I've got some backdrops I'm working on that I need to cut that out. Actually, I glued that on. So I need to cut that out and get it ready to come over here. I think I showed you all this, but I can't remember. So I made this backdrop of this little street scene back here. And all it is a 1/4-inch gator foam with a picture that I printed out off of, that I found like doing a Google search of just rustic downtown scenes and all that. Sorry about the finger there. And everything. There's Dwight hanging out there at the railroad crossing. And that's his brother over there telling him to stay off the tracks, because you know that's what they do in Iowa. They just walk around. But let's see, I think that's about it. Lots is going to happen. A lot is going to happen in the very near future. Focus. What the hell's wrong with this thing? It don't want to focus. So I'll be putting epoxy in here probably in a couple of weeks. Found out my father's coming out to visit next week, which totally ruined all my plans. I had plans to take my wife down to Myrtle Beach for our birthdays, because our birthdays are a week apart here at the end of the month. And we're not going parasailing now. We're not going to be flying over the sharks. We're not going to be swimming in the ocean, because my father's going to be here, and it's going to be, he's getting older. It's kind of rough. Kind of rough every now and then when he shows up. He wants things done his way, and he forgets that he's not the boss. But it's going to be fun, though. I'm pretty sure he and I will go to, probably go to Greensboro and watch some trains. And I'm sure we will go someplace else and watch some trains, because my father's a rail fan, of course. And we will be making some videos and stuff like that. So when you see him in the video, show him some love. I hope he's not wearing them ugly ass Croc shoes. I hate them things. I think they're a danger to people over 50. But that's just my personal opinion. Let y'all have one last look at this. This is the new edition. I haven't even named this town yet. So if you have an idea for a name for this town, that's something that would fit in southeastern Ohio, drop a comment below. And we are at 12.5 minutes. I'm going to tell you, this was quick. It was fast. It was in a hurry. It was unrehearsed, unpracticed, and just straight raw. And if you like this video, go watch another one. Like, subscribe, share. Comment. Of course, I love the comments. And come back here at the end of the week and see what I do next.